This is it. Bisonder's Games and More. These are original. You're going to see everything today. Here we go. That's right, guys, we have finally made it. In this first episode, we're going to be showing you guys around the store, then we're going to be talking in more depth to Nick and Asa, and we're going to be looking in a future episode at some of the rarest items in this store. And let me tell you, after having a whip around, you just don't see this in the UK, and this is why this is so important. This is the best retro game store in Europe. End of, and you're going to find out why. And now a word from our amazing sponsor, Bitmap Books. Check this.
Bitmap Books delivers the highest quality, most visually splendid gaming books ever produced. Every book, both published and up and coming, is packed with gorgeous artwork, information and interviews. And with Bitmap Books, you can expect high quality binding as well as secure shipping, making sure your books are delivered safe and securely. So for all of their products, check out bitmapbooks.com today and grab yourselves a slice of history, just as I've done many a time.
So this is a gorgeous Nintendo selection of games here. These are original cabinets. There's barely any damage on them, and we're going to show you guys on B-roll things that we've got in here. And of course, we're going to be talking to Asa in a future episode about some of the rarest items. I've just seen some of them and my mind is blown. I'm having an absolute meltdown right now. This is insane. But looking through here, we've got beautiful NES stuff. This is all graded. There's lots of graded stuff here in Bisonder's. And of course, this is an original Game Boy cabinet that you will not find this complete anywhere else in Europe. What you're seeing here is platinum level retro game hunting in one of the best, if not the best, retro game store in the whole of Europe, guys. We've got all the consoles, we've got a deluxe set NES, we've got, I think this is a Spanish variant here of All Stars. Everything is just, the condition is incredible, absolutely brilliant. We've got NES stuff, which of course I will be looking for Super Nintendo stuff in this episode, because you guys know the Super Nintendo is my absolute fave. Let's take a close look at some of this stuff.
So the Nintendo Game Boy cabinet was an absolute treat. You've got all the games on the side, which would have been reminiscent of how it was back in the shop in the day. Everything you see here is original. I was asking, is this original? Is this original? It's all original and it's all complete. And of course, you'll see when you visit Bisonder's a lot of graded games, and we'll see more as we go on in this episode and in Thursday's episode.
Right, let's start. I think we should start here. Super Nintendo graded stuff. Now, there's some titles in here that I have never seen. I don't even know what that one is. Something Super Widget. I have this one, the Kid Clown in Crazy, is that Chase? Yeah, we've got that, but not in a sealed format. Again, it's just really nice to see such a plethora of graded stuff. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the graded stuff. But again, moving across to the Game Boy, look at all this stuff, including some GBA stuff as well as original Game Boy. I mean, it really is an absolute treat to see such incredible condition stuff. That's again, look at the Nintendo seal. You just don't see stuff like this in UK in this level of consistency. You just don't see it. Moving across, like I said, I've got some Wolfenstein 3D there. I've never seen that either. Tekken Advance. Not seen a lot of these ever. That's why I'm kind of like shaking as I'm trying to hold the camera still. I've got this one, Dungeons and Dragons Eye of the Beholder. Not in that condition, but unbelievable stuff.
I need a few seconds of your time to tell you about channel memberships. If you guys want to become a channel member, click join from the main page or the second link in the description. There are 3 tiers, all with different perks for you if you want to become a team member. Thanks for your time. Let's continue with the video.
This here, Super Mario World Yoshi's Island. This is the classics version. I've never seen that in the wild actually. I have this one, the All Stars Classics version. I'm just looking for other classics versions because I know Nintendo of course did a lot. There's actually Tetris and Dr. Mario over there. And then moving down to the NES, it even kind of says condition here. It says like PAL Good, USA. So this is nice how they've done that little variation of what's PAL, what's not PAL, NTSC for example. Obviously, quite a good selection in, and everything's in box protectors. I think that really does set shops apart, you know, when things are in box protectors, that does show like you're getting a good product. And that's what this is about. Collecting, the passion, it's absolutely phenomenal.
As already mentioned, all of these Nintendo cabinets are original, and I was just soaking everything up. The Mega Man 2 flag is original, everything, the vibe, it just felt fantastic, and it was so worth travelling such a long distance to see this.
Really nice to see these all together as well. Donkey Kong Land 3, Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3. Always admired the kind of consistent box art across different regions of the Donkey Kong stuff. I just don't know how this is acquired in such amazing consistency. You see that a little bit, Tamagotchi. But this is a rare one as well. This is really, really rare. I've actually never seen it. Heard loads of people talk about it online, but I've never seen it. Truly this Nintendo section here, SNES, Game Boy, Wii U, it's beautiful, guys. And you see this is a German Super Nintendo. I do own this, but I don't have the version with the Aladdin sticker on. I love seeing the different variations on the box art on the Super Nintendos and on the NES. And I've seen this round at the markets on a few occasions, this particular variant, but I much prefer the Super Nintendo over the NES. There's no doubt in my mind. So this is factory sealed Ocarina of Time. What? You just don't see it, and the seal is on the top, isn't it? Yeah, so we've got the seal right there. Wow, sealed at both ends as well. Have we got anything on the back? Any artwork on the back? No. Oh my goodness, great. Oh, it's sealed there as well. A third, 3 seals.
Make it open.
Look at that.
We've got a lovely NES big hitter here, Mega Man 5 in gorgeous condition. This is the beauty of doing these retro game hunts because you just don't see this in the wild.
Thank you. So I was just saying, guys, I've never seen this, Sink or Swim. If you have seen this or you know of this game, you need to holler in the comment section. Let us know what you think. So this is 1994 release, 85 plus on your grading. Oh, it looks like a 100 to me, to be fair, but wow. This is what you get and the quality of getting when you come here. Thank you. Oh, that's a US one, yeah. Wow. And this is a US Yoshi's Story. And you can tell because the box art goes all the way to the end rather than have that kind of pale black border. Another one there, look guys. Mint. Absolutely mint. Wow. Wow. So far, mind is blown. We have another room down here. We're going to go out front as well. We're going to show you guys pretty much everything, but I will leave a link to Bisonda's Instagram in the description. You guys need to go and follow them, and you can keep an eye on these things yourself, maybe even pay a visit. But we're going to take a look at this section now. There's loads more to come back. I just don't know where to look. Have you ever been in a shop where you just don't know where to look? It's the best feeling ever. And again, it's just like being in America. You don't see things like this. You don't see the signs. The UK needs to catch up. I think the only shop that's probably come close to this level of theming is Super Game Shack in Leicester and Retrosect. But yeah, this is pretty amazing. Okay, let's take a look then. We've got some kind of like some Wii U stuff. Again, I love that everything's in these protectors. Bit of Mario Party 10. But naturally, I'm sorry Wii U, my eyes are here. Stop the press, because my eyes are here. I'm seeing some NTSC. We've got Demon's Crest. We're gonna get this open. We've got PAL stuff as well. I will be getting some games, so you're gonna have to stay tuned for pickups, of course. But there's some really nice heavy hitters on the NTSC Super Nintendo front. So let's have a look, shall we? Okay, Super Nintendo stuff here then. So obviously you've got your kind of your nice stuff, your more common stuff like your F-Zeros. It's so nice to kind of just see that German aesthetic as well. It really is. I also clock, and we know the story of Turtles in Time. I have a PAL English version, obviously this being the German version. This is a very good price at €350. So that's probably about £320. That's a really good price. I think I paid $385 for mine. What else do we got? There's some really good stuff that I've seen, like Fatal Fury. I think a Fatal Fury 2. You don't see that at all in the UK. So that's really interesting to see. I really like that box art. That is really, really nice. What else do we got? Run Saber down here. Again, I saw this one out. There's actually a sealed one, a graded one around there. We've got some Run Saber. Saw this down at Vintage Gamer. That one's in at $380. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice. And apparently there was a lot more of these in last week, but somebody had kind of come in and picked a lot of them up just to fill their collection, which is awesome. What else do we have in here? CLICKBAIT 3. Now you don't see this that often, so this is a nice US NTSC. Check out that artwork, guys. It's a classic, isn't it, CLICKBAIT? It really is a classic. It's not a game that I like to play though, and I'm not going for a full set, so we'll kind of leave that one there. What is this one? Never seen that before. Super Morph. Why have I never seen this? Check that out. Never seen that. But that could be potentially one that we buy that comes home. Carefully put that back in. But we're going to take a look in this cupboard, especially behind me, has got much more kind of big hitters in for the Super Nintendo. So let's take a look at this. So we just spoke about Run Saber, guys. These ones are brand new, never been used. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 copies. Brand new copy of Run Saber. That is absolutely unreal. What even? So if you want a brand new copy, guys, Bisonda's got you covered. That's unreal. The original packaging for Run Saber, yeah? That's the kind of stuff that I live and breathe for, that's insane. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's a great condition as well. Oh yeah, it says it on it, yeah, Run Saber. Yeah. Wow.
And then 6.
And so 6 that we're in total, yeah?
And 2 I make grading.
Yeah, 2 for grading. And the rest are in here for sale. Unreal.
From all in the games.
Wow. So this is like your old warranty cards.
This is in NES and Super NES. The paper is inside.
Flipping heck.
And I can make completed the boxes.
So you can add these into the boxes to
Yes.
give them that complete. That's absolutely beautiful. What a handy thing to have as well, you know. It's wicked.
So I'm a sucker for cardboard, posters, especially the foreign stuff. So of course you've got all your point of sale here. This is all original, German. It's really nice to see. Of course we don't see this in the UK because this is the German stuff. Check that out as well. This was a magical moment, and let me know what kind of cardboard and point of sale you like.
Right, we've just seen some amazing stuff that you're going to see in the next episode when Asa comes on the camera. He's like showing me stuff in between, which is just blowing my mind. I can't believe I'm here. It's like a dream come true. Right, big hitter time on the Super Nintendo. Oh, this bit of cliffhanger here. Interesting game. Actually wanted that for quite some time, and your run sabers are 520 new, but check this out. Now I picked this up recently on an English PAL edition, similar kind of condition. I've always admired the box art on Demon's Crest. That's beautiful. Again, it's not one you see. I've got a Japanese copy as well. So, and then we've got all the other good fun stuff down here. Bit of Ogre Battle, which I own on NTSC. Another copy of Turtles in Time, believe it or not. So this one's only 300, which is a great price. Again, lovely iconic box art. Doesn't look like it's in as good a condition as the other one. But seriously, guys, this is incredible. And you know, you're probably hearing me, sick of me saying it, but I don't care, because this is just incredible. Check this out, guys. Chrono Trigger. There's actually a lot to be said for this game. If you find it CIB, it shoots the price up by about £1,000. And it includes like a poster. There's loads of actual bits with this game that people don't think, you know, you might just go for like box and manual, in which case you'll pay a lot less. But the weight of this feels like it's CIB to me. Look at it. There's actually 2 copies of it as well. 2 copies. Brilliant.
From Nintendo.
Okay.
And the prices and all I have. For all kiosks, the prices, the address. This is original from Nintendo.
Okay.
And all the makes the games.
Yeah, yeah. The posters, yeah, the artwork, the point of sale.
Games. This is very special. This is from kiosks for television.
So that goes on the TV, on the kiosk, yeah.
And this is
sticker for the window, or on the
windows.
On the TV.
Okay. Oh yes, yes, it is, isn't it?
From Mario Kart.
Look at that, Mario Kart 64.
This
Game
is all
Boy.
for Windows, for make this, and you can make for the Windows.
Flipping heck.
It's
I
an
don't know what to
original
say.
From, Nintendo. The prizes for and
The catalogue of catalogues, the catalogue of kiosks and games.
All kiosks was make Nintendo. Was gifts of the world.
And all the cabinets that we see, obviously, like here and stuff.
In 95, and this is 97, and all prices for merchandise. This is in my private collection.
So this is your private collection. This is all your private collection, yeah? So as you guys can see from Donkey Kong, we've got a little official border.
Can make
Oh, wow. It's really fragile as well, isn't it? You've got to be really careful with it.
it's paper.
Yeah. So you've just seen little clips there, but these are old catalogues that you could kind of go through if you had a shop back in the 90s. You can check out different kiosks, different points of sale products that were coming up. So you can see, look how cool that is. So these are the German Super Nintendo variants, guys. Look at that Street Fighter one. Look at this. The Donkey Kong Country crate, I have that, but we have it in like a vertical stand. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like pictures of old stores, which to be fair, look like the inside of the shop because this has that 90s vibe to it. This has the 90s vibe. We've got a 1997 merchandising and sales promotion. So you're thinking you're kind of stepping into your N64 period here, but there's this really cool Super Mario World sticker on it as well. Oh, this is nuts. And that you said that there's only a handful of these in the whole country, in the country or the world. Oh wow, I think have I seen that one?
Isn't go to here in
Many go in the bin.
Not collector have this. Ibrahim say, but this 1,000 euro, 2,000 euro collectors like this, but is now in a mark.
Yeah, it's not in circulation, but check this out. We'll show you guys some B-roll.
You find no, you think no.
You just don't find them. You don't find them. And in this level of condition, and it's beautiful. The kiosk world, the kiosk culture hits different. Oh wow, this is just next level. And you can see how cool all of this looked back in the day. And again, if you come here, you kind of get that vibe from the store. You can kind of see the store is reminiscent of how this looks.
Here is we make you kiosks.
So you can to assemble them.
From
1994.
For Nintendo 64 and the prizes. This
How can I see this?
from Game Boy. The prizes, all prizes for the game.
All the prices for the game. So these would have been sent to the shop.
The shop.
Can I have a look? Is that all right?
Here's the first Game Boys.
The first Game Boys.
From the Game Boys.
We've got pricing sheets. We've got, again, these would have been sent to the shops, giving you a breakdown of what's going to be released. Yeah, we'll get some stuff. Check.
So earlier in the episode we saw different points of sale posters and things, and Asa was telling me that these were the kinds of things that were sent to the stores with the kiosks. There were catalogues in here, instructions on how to put kiosks together, and there were also these nice kind of pamphlets or manuals, catalogues, whatever you want to call them, that showed how to display things, aesthetic ideas, and they had prices on things, so it was really nice to see the retail price. And seeing all of this, for me as a collector, is incredible, because over the years, collecting the actual games and console variants themselves, I've migrated into taking a real passion for these things. I have some E3 press kits from the past as well. Lots of cool things to see here, and this was a price list. It's just amazing.
Here in your hand.
Look at that.
No problem when broken is game.
That's so rare.
Look an opening when you like.
It's so rare.
This is t-shirt, this clock, and CD, game. And here is a big poster.
Oh my God.
Use the first in hand here.
Really? Really?
Opening.
Really? Look at this. I feel like I should have gloves on or something. I mean, my fingerprints are going to be on this forever. So I'm leaving some of me here. This is great. Wow. Come and buy it. This is incredible. It's a huge pack. Like I thought it was a tiny little box or something, honestly. That is unbelievable. I'll let you fold it because I'll probably rip it. But let's get a closer look on this. My mind is blown. You don't see this around. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
3 in Foglia.
So you have
in my private
3 of it in your private
There's
collection.
a number 10 I have.
You have the number 10.
This is number...
I think it's like 900 and something, isn't it? 931
from 1,000.
for 1,000. We get some footage and B-roll on the inside. Is that okay?
The limited edition adventure set is a piece that's been around the community for a number of years. It was incredible to see. Now on eBay there was a number 9 for sale at €50,000, and to put it into context, Acer said he owned the number 10. So you can really see the value of this thing. It's unbelievable. And to say I've held it blows my mind and fills my soul with absolute joy.
That's one of the rarest games on earth. Yeah. Holy shit.
So yes, there is of course another episode coming, and I was just absolutely blown away here. I thought I'd leave this in just to see my absolute reaction of seeing this game for the first time. To put it into context for you, there was a sealed one, and you'll probably guess which one it is. There was a sealed one in an 8 graded for over $160,000. This one was an 8.5.
All right, guys, we got more graded stuff here, including some big hitter Super Nintendo stuff. And just again, a little plug for Thursday's episode. I've just been in front, I can barely talk, of one of the rarest games on earth. And I mean that. And that's a plug for Thursday's episode, because Ace is going to talk about some of the more of the rare stuff. But back to this episode, we've got Mega Man X3 in here. We've got some Donkey Kong 2 on the classics version. Again, this is all nice graded stuff. And there's even a copy of Monsters in My Pocket on the NES, which I've been after, but not graded, for quite some time. And you tend to find it in the UK, but it's never boxed. And I think you used to get a little figure with it. Don't quote me, but I'm sure you used to get a little figure with it. And then of course in here, some nice NES stuff, some more Game Boy stuff as well. Bucky O'Hare, that's a big hitter. If you buy that in the UK CIB, you're looking at about £100 plus. So let's have a look in here at more, kind of in more depth. There's a really cool Wii game as well that I've never seen. Let's check it out. This is the one in more detail. Here we go. X3, again, never ever see that around. Beautiful condition. What else we got? We got some of the classic Street Fighter 2 in a 9.2 there. That is an NTSC, isn't it? A+ on the seal rating.
On water.
Wow. All of this is just beautiful, isn't it? Is it all like a certain grade and above in here? Is it all 90 and above, or is it 85 and above?
More gorgeous graded stuff, and of course Mega Man X3 is a game that I have never seen, so it's really nice to experience coming into Bisonder's. It's one of my favourite shops on earth, no doubt in my mind.
You said that the NES, was it NES that weren't sealed, factory sealed like that?
In
Germany?
In Germany, no.
In Germany, no.
In Holland, France and England is here.
Yeah.
And with registered. And this is with
the little figure.
Monsters.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Great box art.
This is orange.
Orange, the orange figure in there. Ah, there you go. There you go. Bucky O'Hare, a classic. And Wolfchild's good as well. Never heard of it. Dirty Harry as well, never heard of that. North and South, yeah, heard of that one. Got some DuckTales in. Some beautiful stuff. This is the weird one. I've never seen this variation of Transformers on the Wii.
These are very good. Snow Brothers.
Snow Brothers. Wow. Fucking brilliant.
And this is a high grade from this game.
What, some of the highest grades, yeah?
No, 9.8.
9.8 is the highest, or 9.6 is the highest.
This is
9.4. All I keep saying is wow, because I mean it, wow.
Bisonder's was themed beautifully with these original signs from back in the day. You cannot fault this level of clinical attention to detail. Look at this PlayStation 3 light, it really popped.
So this is a French Super Nintendo. The artwork, kind of a little bit anime there. I think that's really nice. Sadly, it's not for sale, because I would have potentially have taken that. That's really good. And then dropping across, this is a nice one, the Super Set at the top there. Oh, this is a great one. I recently sold one of the carrying cases. It wasn't that one, it was a slightly different one. But yeah, just along the top here, we've just got some lovely Point of Sale Little Eevee in the back. And then just dropping down a few random bits with the old Wii U consoles. Again, lovely condition. I think that's a theme I'm picking up here in Bisondas, is the condition of things is impeccable. Truly impeccable. And then we got a...
From 64 backup you can make in the...
Oh yes.
Come,
put the cartridge in. So that goes in the N64.
This is in gold.
Yep.
The gold 64 is in Japan.
Okay, yep.
But I have here gold in German.
So this is a German N64.
This is complete, and you have for slots, for cards,
Okay.
and the game for the machine,
Nice.
and you can copy make.
Oh wow, so you can copy the games or copy the saves.
You see, no, by eBay, and the gold is selten, rare. In PAL version, in Japan.
In Japan,
no
Japan, yeah, I've got the Japanese one. I don't have the PAL Gold one. Sat on the beautiful N64 console, and we'll come in here soon, guys, because there's more. There's a whole other room. What are you guys thinking so far? We are not even done yet. There's an amiibo stand. We've got the back room. We've got the front room. I hope you're enjoying it. And I was just saying, I don't think I'm ever going to top these episodes, this series. I don't think I'm ever going to top it, because I've never seen anything like this, especially a copy of Stadium Events, which we'll show you in Thursday's episode. Just one of the rarest games on earth. Okay, let's continue.
Panning back out from the back room, you guys get a great view of Bisondas from this angle. The natural lighting here was phenomenal, and I will say I've always had a soft spot for these. These things rotate and look great.
So we got a nice little corner here. Is this more graded? Yeah, we got more graded, and then these look like custom cases on your N64 stuff. Lots of graded, guys. And then on top, just got your your nicer, cheaper titles, which are again in stunning condition. It's always great to see the classics version of All Stars as well. NES. Games to go. Is this like the bargain corner? This is the bargain corner, guys. This is the games to go. 30 euros. 25.
30. This is a complete games to go.
Games to go, guys. If you want to come in and snag yourselves a bargain, you can do just that. You can do just that. Never heard of that. Trojan. There we go. Another random NES game for you guys. We are in the back room, which is awesomely themed. There's actually quite a few kiosks in here. I'm sure Asa will talk more about this beauty when we film with him later with the lav mic. This is a very special kiosk to him, of course, with beautiful box art on the top. Wait, and my eyes have just seen a big box Terranigma? They did a big box Terranigma? I never knew this existed. Look at the Deutschmark 12898. Look at that. I never knew they did a big box Terranigma. German exclusive?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, this is very short.
No way.
This is for the lamp, for the Nintendo lamp.
Now we're talking. Look at this. This one's lit up. And then we got some kind of bargain consoles here. Super Nintendo unboxed stuff. Super Scopes, of course. Wow. Wow. Are these original signs? Are these original? These original?
Yes. In Karstadt, the store named Karstadt, but in Germany 10. He made 10 and he made 10. This is inside is a number from Nintendo. He used think not of the world. This.
Okay.
It's original.
Original.
He in store from Nintendo Abteilung.
So they're original signs, but he mounted them on a thing to put on the wall. Essentially, is what you're saying. How nice! That is beautiful, isn't it?
Nee, the light make we make LED light.
So you make the LED light,
He
just
wants,
pop it.
no.
That is
The
stunning.
lights aren't original, tatsächlich tiles.
Right, so the lights are original. The lights are not original, but the signs are the original. You've just put the lights inside and you've mounted them on this bracket sort of thing. So this section here, oh, there's a Game Boy. Oh my God, okay, this section here. We've got some really nice standees with the old SNES stuff on. So you can imagine going into the store as a kid and actually seeing these as a wee nipper. Now this is a game called The Humans that I've never heard of. I've never heard of it. It's got the old price tag on of 45 euros, old price. Is it an old price? I don't know. So it says 129 on the back, but the box art on that is a bit random. It's cool though. It's really cool. Got some NTSC, Star Fox on the bottom. Over here, again, we've already seen the big box Terranigma, which I never knew existed. And then of course you've got your unboxed consoles, Super Nintendo, which of course, let's face it guys, that's where it's at, isn't it? That's where it is at. And then in front of me, we've got what looks like some bargain stuff on your Sega Mega Drive. Let's take a look at that. So this is for the games?
This here for this.
Oh,
this,
for this, yeah.
for the books.
For the books. Wow.
For Club Magazine.
Club Magazine will
Yeah,
just
see.
sit in there. Back in the day, you've had your magazines there and all of your games would have been on there. That's how it would have worked. Flipping it. We've even got the box, guys. And some cool badges.
You make here, for the news from Nintendo.
Would kind of go in there, yeah. So people could just take them from the stores back in the day. That's what it would have looked like, essentially. So you've got your bargain, like I said, your bargain. Sega Mega Drive bits, except for this one. This is a nice obscure title. I have a copy of Streets of Rage 3, sadly missing manual. I've got a random Saturn game there. But yeah, so if you do want bargains, guys, you're gonna grab some here. It's cool. And then of course, speaking of bargains, switching around a little bit. Sega Master System job. I just think, for me today, it's definitely more about the Super Nintendo. And this room is really cool. I love all like the decor and the posters on the back. These are original signs. And then of course, we've already seen the gold. This is a German gold N64 on top of an original N64 cab. It's all about the lights, guys. It's all about the vibe. It's all about the feel. And then this was the Game Boy kiosk. I was just kind of shocked when I was showing you this. I clocked this. In fact, Elliot Cole just restored one of these on YouTube. He did a great job. This is compact with all of the bits, including the metal part that you would stand on as a kid and then try out the game. Usually it was Tetris attached into these. Oh, it's kind of branded on the side. It really is great to see, and it's again just not something you see in the UK at all. That's why we've travelled this far to come and show you guys this. So these are some of the last production 3DS XLs for the Pikachu edition, as well as the Tamagotchi Life. So you bought them all out, yeah?
And in depot I have the blue.
You have the blue. And there's more in there as well. We've even got more in there.
Was 79 euro.
70, is that it?
Yeah, today is 600, 500.
Yeah.
You know.
Some crazy prices. Anything Pokemon branded is very expensive.
But I say, how many consoles you have? You say 250. I say, I like all.
If you're gonna do it right. Nice. I thought this Nintendo flag was really cool. Again, this was original. And again, just panning around, this is definitely my favourite area. We're going to take a look in the front of the shop at the minute, but it gives you guys a really nice kind of summary of what we've seen. We've got the original posters. And then, of course, coming from the right-hand side of the store, we had Nick in the shop there. Shout out to Nick. Let's check out the front. Right, guys, let's take you out the front of the store. We got loads more things to show you in here. So cool. Oh, you got even more bargains to be had. Right, let's do this. This is something that I saw all the time when I was in the US back, I think it was like June last year. Double-sided. I think they were made out of foam. I'm not going to touch it because they are quite fragile. From 1989, and there's a few of them in the store. If you've been eagle-eyed, you would have seen them. But this is a nice section. It's really bright in here. You've got your unboxed SNES, unboxed NES, and then hooking round as well. There's more SNES right above the Wii section. Again, love the vibe in here. We've got an original Sonic, all these figures, all these kind of statues, originals. This one's been restored. Samus Aran has been restored. But I've clocked something really cool behind the camera. It's cardboard. Check this out. We've got an original Bubsy stand from, of course, the 16-bit days. That's really nice. That's really nice. Have you had him in a while?
About a few months.
A few months with Bubsy. Not the best game, but anything cardboard from the 16-bit era is just impeccable. And some Pokemon Snap. That's in really nice condition. That's really nice condition. I actually don't like the game though, do you?
No.
No. If there's anyone in the comment section that likes this game, we want to hear from you. But that's a lovely, lovely piece of cardboard. Really nice condition. Next to Dobby. Hello, Dobby. So if Pop's your thing, we got Pops here. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest, but what is really cool and goes in line with everything we're seeing today is the theming. And check out this cool Lego stuff. There's stuff in the window, there's stuff down here. Everywhere you look, there's just really cool, quirky stuff. So that was the broken finger on Samus.
And holes.
Oh, wow.
I make, this is all
Fixed, fixed.
Finger broken.
Yeah, finger broken and then finger fixed. You can't even tell, you've done a great job. And now on the PlayStation side, so that's kind of like the red side, this is the blue side. And a cool PlayStation light as well. I know a lot of you guys love your PlayStation themed lights. There's PS2 there as well as PlayStation. So let's have a whip around and take a look at the PlayStation games. Alrighty. PS3, good to see. The classic. We're not just here to see the rare stuff, guys. We're here to see the classic stuff. It's a really nice theming, including the consoles. Kind of newer bits and bobs over there. Oh, there's an old PlayStation. It's not a light, but it's a sign. But your PS2 light is there. That looks stunning. And then around the other side, I've got the PS1 light. There is a bigger version than that. There is a bigger version. But yes, there's a really nice themed blue section. Very minimal on your kind of new gen stuff. That's okay, that's okay. Even a few Vita selection. Not really here for the PlayStation bits. Definitely for me, it's about the more retro games. One thing I did find interesting was this cover of GTA 3, locked in at 15 squid. So this is an Employee World of Nintendo tie, which looks really cool. Have you had this in long or?
Quite a few years.
Quite a few years. Let's get a little close up on the artwork. You can see all the, not all the main characters, but some of the main characters there.
Bisonder's in Lingen is a world of magic, and if you guys want to follow them and if you want to buy anything, you need to go and check out their Instagram, and all of their contact information is linked below. I will definitely be returning here and definitely spending more time in Lingen. The shop, the kind of stock turnover is incredible as well, and I love seeing again all the point of sale and all the really expensive games in there. There were games in here that I never even knew existed, and certainly never knew that I would ever even see them, such as the adventure set, such as Mega Man X3. And the beauty of this series is we're not even done, because we've got another episode in which we talk more to Asa, the owner. Shout out to him and Nick, who were incredibly, amazingly accommodating on the day, and we're going to be talking through some more of the rare stuff in the third part of this mini-series. So in the meantime, you can watch this again and enjoy, and please subscribe.